The root of female validation and attention. You know me. You know man's a deep thinker. You know man love to get into the psychology of things. I love to understand why people do the things they do. Like, what's the motive behind it? There's a reason for everything. People don't just act the way they act for the sake of it. There's a deeper meaning behind everything. The root of female validation and attention. So before, man always knew the basics and that. Women, for the most part, they have low self-esteem. Even the women that overvalue themselves. The 5s think they're 8s. The 6s think they're 10s. And even the gal who are the 8s, 9s and 10s, they all, 99.9% of gal walking this planet have low self-esteem. They need a validation boost on a daily basis. Luckily for them nowadays, they got the dating apps and they got the gram to boost their validation up, innit? If a girl has low self-esteem for the day, or she needs a pepper up or whatever you want to call it, she needs some validation, might delete later. She'll post up a picture and put might delete later. Do you understand what might delete later means? It means if I don't get the likes that I believe I should get, I'm going to delete this post. It's either that or the next day the girl takes a picture, she's going to be wearing less and less and less clothes. You know, there is girls out here, they will deliberately walk down the road dressed inappropriate for attention. I see it with my own eyes. Literally, in the winter time, around February, it's cold outside. You know, in this country, you know what it's like in February, innit? Yeah? The weather, the cold is mad. I'm driving along this bridge, and obviously, man's on the left-hand side. There's some Romanian people walking in my direction, yeah? And there's this white girl on the side of the road. She's also walking in my direction, but obviously she's on the other side of the road, on the curb, on the pavement. It's winter, February. Everyone's wearing coats and, you get me, jeans and warm clothing. You know, this girl is dressed like she's walking to the beach, you know. Hot pants. In a black community, call them batty riders and that. And a crop top or one of them bra top things, or whatever you want to call it. This Romanian man was with his wife, his woman, whatever. And he's looking. And it weren't even a case of, you know, some women, they'll get vexed if a man is looking at another gal and that. No, he was looking, not, thinking that she's nice and that. No, he was like, what the hell was wrong with this gal? You know, when I saw that I'm driving my car, I even had to tell my gal the same day. I think to myself, this girl must have some self-esteem issues, you know. To come out during the depths of winter, when it's at its coldest in February, dressed almost half naked. There's certain gal, they know there's going to be a lot of traffic around 4, 5, 6 p.m. and that. So you know they deliberately go out wearing a short skirt and walk in their little dog. I've seen gal on the high road wearing the tightest of tight leggings. Because they know they got a big bum, a massive bum, and they're just walking down the high road and that. They're not going for walks and that for exercise. They want validation. They want to see a couple man crash their car. This female validation thing is mad. It's nuts. A girl will deliberately go out of her way to dress inappropriate, to suck all the attention away from everyone onto her. I saw it the other day. That wireless festival thing that was on, I saw this girl, she was wearing a skirt, but this skirt was basically see-through. It was black, but it was like, it was almost see-through. It was so bad, you could see everything underneath from behind. And I'm assuming the front, obviously I saw the girl from behind. It was so bad, it was so inappropriate, although it's wireless and that. She was trying to draw so much attention to herself that when I was riding my motorbike at Seven Sisters Station, past Seven Sisters Station, I saw an African woman in the passenger seat of a car, and she tapped the man to point, to say, look at the girl. The girl was basically just wearing a G-string with a see-through skirt on. Not, you know, like you see certain gal walking down the road and they wear like the black leggings and that, but you can see everything. No, it was lighter than that, it was clearer than that. I don't know why the hell this girl was wearing a skirt for. What, to break the wind, like a windbreaker or something. Literally, this girl went to Wireless to try and draw and suck the attention away from every girl onto her. But you know the root and the whole reason why women need to get attention and validation? So like, as you know already, Aim is my favourite YouTuber and thing, and obviously he's like the main person that man watches, or at least used to watch for the Red Pill content and that. But man also watch a lot of different psychology things on the female nature and that. Sometimes I've seen a couple things here or there for some random white man, I don't even know their name. And one guy said it and I was like, damn, you know, I never even thought of that. It makes sense, you know. He said basically the root of female validation, why female validation and attention is so important to them, is because remember, back in the day, we used to be in tribes and that. A woman needs to feel like she has to be liked by everyone. It's important for women to be liked. It's important for women to be social creatures and that. It's important for a woman to be liked. Do you know why? Because back in the day when we were in tribes, if a woman was disliked, that would be very dangerous for her, innit? If a woman was disliked and she didn't get the approval and the validation from her peers and that, she'll get kicked out of the tribe, therefore starved. Remember, women back in the day were not G.I. Joe, feminist women, oh yeah, I don't need a man, I can do for myself and that. No, they're not going to go out and hunt. Imagine being in a tribe and being a woman. If you're disliked by the tribe and you get kicked out and that, well, where are you going to get food? Because the men go to hunt. You're on your own. So it's important. This is a primeval instinct that's built into women to want to be liked by everyone. Literally, a gal would rather be known as an idiot amongst her friends. Maybe if they don't necessarily say it, but a woman would rather have no respect but still have a bunch of friends rather than be respected and have no friends. Man, then we're not like that. Man, then we don't give a damn about being liked by anyone. The first and most important thing is to have respect. Yeah, if people like us afterwards, that's cool, innit? But you gotta fucking respect, man. If you're a real man. If you're not a real man, you won't understand what I'm trying to say. Whereas men in the tribes and that, we don't need validation there. Yeah, it's nice for people to get me, rate us and that, yeah, but the validation is not our kryptonite. It's not that important to us. You know why? Because if we was to get kicked out of the tribe back in the day, we can go on hunt, we can go on fend for ourselves, we can eat. Women, they need validation and that, or else they will die. Now, not now, but back in the day. But remember, this is something that's been inherited. This is something that's, you get me, built into them. This is a subconscious thing. They don't even know. Yeah, that female validation thing and attention thing is mad. Mad. It's mad. Like, I've even heard girls say before, this one I'm talking about women. They crave all the attention and that. They want to be around people. They want to outshine other people as well. They want to outshine other women and that. I've heard girls say before, back in the day, when man was in school times and that, pretty girls will get on the bus. I've heard girls say to me before, when I get on a bus, I always pick an ugly girl to sit next to so I look more beautiful. I always pick an ugly girl to sit next to so I look prettier than her. How mad is that? I've seen girls out on the street, pretty girls hanging around with some big fat girl, innit? And it makes me think, you know, like maybe they're just hanging around with them to make themselves look even prettier, you know? You ever notice that? You ever notice some pretty girls hanging around with some fat, ugly friends? They're probably doing that to make themselves look pretty. Because a girl could be an 8 or a 9 out of 10 on roll, but put her in Shoreditch on a Friday or Saturday night where there's hundreds of gal around, and she will just be average. The best way to make yourself look pretty is to be around ugly people. The best way to make yourself look rich is to be around broke people. You know, Jay-Z is rich in that, but he don't look that rich amongst Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Alan Sugar, and Donald Trump and that. He's just one of them. Yeah, man, that female validation thing and attention thing is deep. Deep. People believe, and I'm going to dispel this fallacy right now, and it's a mistaken belief. People believe that when a man is with a woman and other women start looking at him, it's because women think, oh, what's he got going on? Nah. That's not the case, you know. That is not the case. Women don't see another woman with a man and think, oh, what's that guy got going on and that? Nah. Do you know what it is? I clocked. Obviously, me and my man, I'm always on my own and that. And yeah, I see girls looking and that. But I notice girls are looking more when I'm with my woman and that. And I first actually registered and processed it. Remember during lockdown and that, we had to line up outside the shops and that. I remember me and my girl went down to the Sainsbury's in Northampton, and we're standing in this mad line and that. And there was one girl in front and she kept on turning around to look and that. And I thought, why is she looking yeah, I know I'm decent, I'm good looking at that, but why is she looking? I thought to myself, I wonder if I was with my girl, that girl will be looking and that. I wonder if there's a deeper meaning and a subconscious thing behind her looking. Is she really looking at me, or does she have other intentions? Is there another motive behind it? Of recent times, on Valentine's Day, I took my girl out for a meal. You know, there was this mixed race waitress. She was nice, decent girl. I saw when I walked in with my girl, she gave me that look in it, yeah? And my girl even noticed. She's like, oh, the waitress was looking at you a certain way, innit? I said, yeah, cool. Boom. We sat down now, innit? Finished our meal. And then the waitress came over. And obviously, it's a restaurant, so they're playing little, I don't know, Brazilian music. Oh, something in it. I'm not even paying attention. You know that background music, you don't even remember what the music that it was playing in it. So, boom. This girl was standing next to me, and she was dancing next to me, you know. And you know what? I realized, me and my girl was talking about this afterwards. I said to my girl, do you know what? I realized, you know, that the reason why women look at other men, so when a woman sees another woman with a man, the reason why she looks at that man is not because she feels like, oh, I wonder what he's got going on and that. Oh, he must be something special why this woman wants him and that. Nah, do you know what it is? That woman that is looking at that guy who's with that girl, she's looking at him because she wants to suck his attention away from her. You see, so it's a competition for these women, you know. I guarantee you, that same mixed race girl that was in the restaurant, the waitress, yeah, if you'd asked her, oh, is that guy good looking? She'll say, yeah. But I guarantee you, if I was not with my girl that day and I approached that girl and asked her for a number, she would have told me no. The reason why she was dancing next to me in the restaurant is because she was trying to suck my attention away from my girl onto her. She don't give a damn about me. These women out here, they do not give a damn about the man that woman is with. The reason why they're looking at that man that woman is with is because they want to suck the attention away from that woman. Because in their head, their stupid heads, they think to themselves, well, if he's with a pretty girl and I suck the attention away from that pretty girl, then I must be prettier than her. It's all a competition. Even in the club. A girl doesn't just want to be another pretty girl in the club. She wants to be the prettiest girl in the club. Women go to the clubs and that to compete with other women and that. God forbid a woman is wearing the same dress or the same outfit as another woman. That girl will hate her, you know. Men, if we see another man wearing the same clothes, oh, we got him. What come on, brother? How much you buy that for? I got mine at a discount. Or woo. If anything, if there's gonna be any interaction and that, or any thought process, and I'm gonna feel, right, my man's got the same thing as me, respect and that. Even if a man don't go up to him and say nothing. If a woman sees another woman in the club that's wearing the same outfit, she will hate her. She'll feel like, she's sucking her attention away from me and that. Woman would rather go to a club full of good-looking guys and ugly women and be the prettiest woman out of all of them. Women don't go to clubs to find men, you know. Women go to clubs to just get attention and validation. Yeah, they'll probably like to find a man in the club and that, but for the most part, they just go there to get free attention and validation. That's why for the most part, most of the girls that you've gone up to get their number in the club, you haven't got it. If you have got it, where did that go? Write in the comment section where the last 5 girls' numbers that you got in the club. Tell me what happened with those last 5 girls' numbers that you got in the club. That comment section will be empty. The women in that, they go out to the clubs, they just want to steal the attention away from other women. It's just a competition for them. People think that, women want to be with high-ranking males, celebrities and that, because, if he's a celebrity and he has a high social status, my offspring and that will be safe and that. No, women want to be with men with high social status and that, so they can also climb the social ladder. The more people know you, the more people like you, the more validation you're going to get, the better it feels for them. Men, we don't think like that. We don't care about climbing the social ladder to be liked by people. We only care about climbing the social ladder to get more gal. Man, we don't go out of our house looking for attention and that. We're going out of our yard, we're going to look for gal in it. That's it. We don't care about attention. We don't need attention. Yeah, it's nice to get a little attention here and there and that. Yeah, we don't want to be invisible to the rascal world. That won't be a good thing and that. But for the most part, we don't business about attention. We don't business about how much likes we got on the gram and that. If a woman don't get the likes she wants on the gram, she's deleting that picture, blood. Or if not, the next picture she could be wearing less and less and less until she gets the likes that she desires or the likes that she feels that she deserves. So yeah, man, the root of female validation and attention is because back in the primeval times when we were in tribes and that, if a woman wasn't liked by the tribe, wasn't liked by the group, she'll get kicked out. I see them prison documentaries and that. And the way women operate and the way men operate are a bit different. I'm not speaking for all prisons and that, but a lot of prisons with men, they just have 1 or 2 men in a cell and that. With women, it's usually like they have like a little, I wouldn't call it a dorm, but like a big cell, a bigger cell where there's like 8 of them and it's more like a family and that. The women, they want to bond with each other and that. It's all about being social. Even the rascal are rats. The females, they like to eat together and that. Yeah, they collect food and they eat together. The males, they will fight over food and eat on their own and that. Males and females were totally different. A woman would rather be known as the fool, the imbecile, the one with the least respect out of the bunch and that, but still be within the bunch, rather than not be in a bunch. Whereas man, them, we'd rather be respected, be on our own, than not have any respect, but be with the bunch. That's the difference between men and women. But yeah, man, that's it, man. That's it. That female validation thing is deeper than you think. It's not just about self-esteem and that. A man could go into the club and they, like they say, if you're wearing your wedding ring and that, you're gonna be more attractive to women. When women see that, they think, what's he got going on and that. That's bullshit, blood. That's bullshit. They know that you got a woman. They want to try and steal you away from your woman. What are you talking about? What's he got going on and that? That guy could be married to a fat hippo, blood. There's certain gal out here who only go for men that are in relationships. They only go for men that have a girlfriend. They only go for men that have a wife. Do you know why? Because they want to steal that man away from his woman. My friend was checking a girl before, years ago. And this girl said to my friend, I would never bring you around my mixed race friend. So this black girl that was talking to my friend said to my friend, I will never bring you around my mixed race friend. You know why? Because she's banged 2 of my ex-boyfriends. I know why. She done it because she's competing with that girl. In her fucked up mind, her pea brain, she thinks, well, my friend's pretty, so if I can bang her boyfriend, then yeah, that means that I'm on the same level as her. One of my brethren, the other day, he went to a girl's house, a friend of his missus's yard, to do some electrical work, and the missus and the friend are not on talking terms and that. But he's still gone there to do some electrical work and that. You know, one of them ones there, innit, yeah? Because he's known her for a few years and that, they're cool. He don't really need his missus' permission to go over there to do electrical work and that, but they're not really on talking terms and that. You know, women are bitchy and that, innit? Obviously, he's gone there to do electrical work and that, just a quick job and that, thinking that, yeah, it's just going to be normal, just in and out, whatever, innit? You know, the girl came to the door wearing like a see-through top on and that, and she's having a conversation with the man saying, yeah, my boyfriend, I'm not really feeling him and that, he's not manly, you're a manly man and that. The girl wanted to bang my brother, he didn't even go through with it. And in my head, when he's telling me this story and that, obviously, I know she thinks he's good looking and that, don't get it twisted. But in my head, what I'm thinking, I know what's going on, is she's trying to steal the validation. She's trying to suck my man away from his girl. She's trying to compete with his girl. His girl's a good looking girl. So she's thinking in her head, well, boy, if I can bang her boyfriend, then I must be on the same level as her. Because she's got him and I want him as well. These women, they're mad in their head. This validation thing is nuts. It's nuts. But anyway, 21 minutes and 19 seconds. Stay wise, don't know.